students, in the series of drugs acting on ANS, in previous video tutorial, we have seen about cholinergic neurotransmitter, and in today's video tutorial, we will discuss about cholinergic receptors in the subject Medicinal Chemistry 1 of 4th Sem B.Pharm. Cholinergic receptors means the receptors through which cholinergic system or parasympathetic system acts. Cholinergic receptors, like other transmembrane receptors, and are chemical sites at synapses through which acetylcholine exerts its action. We have seen in previous video tutorial that cholinergic neurotransmitter is acetylcholine, means neurotransmitter for parasympathetic system is acetylcholine, and acetylcholine gives its action through cholinergic receptors. So cholinergic receptors are nothing but other transmembrane receptors, means they are located at the membrane. So transmembrane receptors and chemical sites at synapses means we have seen that acetylcholine is biosynthesized at presynaptic nerve terminal, and after release it crosses synaptic cleft and goes to the postsynaptic nerve, and there at postsynaptic nerves the cholinergic receptors are present and acetylcholine gives its action there at the synapse where cholinergic receptors are present. So cholinergic receptors are transmembrane receptors and chemical sites present at synapses through which acetylcholine gives its action. These cholinergic receptors can be divided into two classes. First one is muscarinic receptor and second one is nicotinic receptors. First we will see about muscarinic receptors. The actions of these receptors are similar to those of muscarine, which is an alkaloid obtained from Amanita muscaria at postganglionic sites of parasympathetic system. Its actions are similar to muscarine, which is an alkaloid obtained from Amanita muscaria. So these receptors are known as muscarinic receptors. Actions of these receptors are antagonized by atropine, which is the first drug of parasympatholytic class. The organs affected by muscarinic action are heart, salivary glands, penis, eyes, stomach, intestine, bronchi, urinary bladder, uterus, spleen, and skin vessels, etc. These type of receptors are metabotropic, means they need secondary messengers to give action, and these secondary messengers are G proteins. So these muscarinic receptors belongs to the superfamily of G protein coupled receptor, which activates other ion channels. G proteins are coupled with this type of receptors, and these receptors gives their action through these G proteins. Muscarinic receptors are obviously more sensitive to muscarine than to nicotine. Muscarine is a chemical which is water-soluble toxin derived from mushroom Amanita muscaria, which causes activation of peripheral sympathetic nervous system. Now acetylcholine, when binds to muscarinic receptors, it causes conformational changes in these receptors, causes activation of an intracellular G protein which catalyzes intracellular events. Acetylcholine binds to these muscarinic receptors, and acetylcholine causes conformational changes in the structure of these receptors, and these changes causes activation of G protein which are coupled with muscarinic receptors, and through the activation of G proteins, other intracellular events are catalyzed. Muscarinic receptors are classified into main 5 classes, and from these 5 classes, first 3 classes give major actions. These 5 classes are known as M1, M2, M3, M4 and M5. And based on their location, M1 type is known as neural muscarinic receptors because they are located at autonomic ganglia, gastric glands and CNS. Because they are located at ganglia, they are known as neural muscarinic receptors. M2 receptors are present at heart, so they are known as cardiac muscarinic receptors. And M3 receptors are present at smooth muscles of the blood vessels and lungs and iris, so they are known as glandular muscarinic receptors. Then M4 and M5. M1 means neural muscarinic receptors causes depolarization of the nerves. They causes release of histamine, release of acid in gastric glands. Then learning, memory, and motor functions are catalyzed by the muscarinic M1 neural receptors present at the CNS. M2 type of muscarinic receptors, which are known as cardiac muscarinic receptors, are present in the heart, and they cause decrease in rate of impulse generation, in rate of and velocity of impulse conduction, shortening of APD means action potential duration, and the decreases strength of contractility of heart. In previous lecture we have discussed that the parasympathetic system is generally excitatory in action, but the actions are opposite in heart and blood vessels. And the reason of that exception is these M2 means cardiac muscarinic receptors, because activation of these M2 receptors causes decreasing impulse generation, impulse conduction, and decrease in strength of contractility of the heart. And due to these effects, parasympathetic system has inhibitory effect on heart. The reason for that is M2 type of cardiac muscarinic receptors which are present in the heart. M3 glandular muscarinic receptors causes smooth muscle contraction. They releases nitrous oxide to produce vasodilation and pupil constriction. Because parasympathetic system is excitatory in nature, so these receptors have excitatory actions. Exception is M2, which is cardiac muscarinic receptors. These receptors have inhibitory type of action on heart. Other than this, all the actions are excitatory type, means muscle contraction, and they enhance release of secretions from the glands. M4 and M5 types have no significantly clinical effects, but M4 may have direct regulatory action on potassium and calcium ion channels, and M5 is known to regulate dopamine release at terminals within striatum. So M1 is present in ganglia, M2 at heart, M3 at smooth muscles and lungs, blood vessels and iris, M4 at CNS and heart, and M5 is CNS. M4 and M5 have not significantly clinical effects, and M1, M2 and M3. In that, M2 causes inhibitory type of actions on heart. Then, second type of cholinergic receptors, which is nicotinic receptors. Nicotinic receptors are located at autonomic ganglia and at skeletal muscles. Effects of these receptors are similar to those produced by the nicotine, which is an alkaloid obtained from tobacco. So, these receptors are named as nicotinic receptors. Effects of nicotinic receptors at ganglionic level is antagonized by the ganglionic blocking agent, which is hexamethonium, and at skeletal muscles by neuromuscular blocking agent, which is D-tubocurare. Nicotinic receptors are ionotropic receptors. They are ligand-gated ion channels through which sodium, potassium, and calcium flow. And the neurotransmitters for these receptors regulate opening and closing of these sodium, potassium, and calcium channels. Muscarinic receptors are G-protein coupled receptors type, and nicotinic receptors are ligand-gated ion channels through which sodium, potassium, and calcium flow. And neurotransmitters for these receptors regulate opening and closing of these channels. Now, types of nicotinic receptors. Nicotinic receptors can be classified into two types, NM and NN. NM means muscle type nicotinic receptors, and NN means neuronal type nicotinic receptors. Muscle type nicotinic receptors are present at neuromuscular junction of skeletal muscles, and neuronal type nicotinic receptors are present at autonomic ganglia. Muscle type nicotinic receptors is a pentameric protein molecule, and neuronal nicotinic receptors are trimeric protein molecules. I have said that muscle type nicotinic receptors are present at skeletal neuromuscular junction, so they are named as muscle type nicotinic receptors, and neuronal type nicotinic receptors are present at autonomic ganglia in adrenal medullary, spinal cord, and certain areas of brain. So, muscle type nicotinic receptors causes end plate depolarization and skeletal muscle contraction, and neuronal type nicotinic receptors causes excitatory functions like depolarization, firing of postganglion and secretion of catecholamines. Means both of these receptors have excitatory type actions. Thank you.